What is your hope for the future of India? How do you see India evolving in the next generation, let's say 20 years? And I'm talking about it totally as educationally, spiritually, mentally, intellectually.
Unfortunately, here I have to get into the political aspect. Okay. Because right now India is at crossroads. So far, all the post-colonial governments that came, they have suppressed the civilizational richness of India. For the first time, we have a government that is tuned to the civilizational greatness of India and also to its very physical, immediate strategic needs. So you have something called Atal Tinkering Labs. This is, I would say, this looks very mundane. You have these labs suddenly in the schools. This is a very important civilizational step because this book there is a chapter on science and Hindutva. What I discovered was that during the British rule, Indians were never allowed to do hands-on science lab experiments. Jagadish Chandra Bose literally had to go to the local village blacksmith and he had to ask him to create the instruments. So we were kept away from all these instruments usage. It persisted even when we were doing our school education. We were never allowed inside the labs. Or if you are going inside the lab, you would already be given a chart telling that these are all the observations you have to take and this is how you have to write. So it was more instructions, not experiments. You have to follow the instructions, that's all. So for the first time, we are told you can do experiments in schools. Can you just imagine? It took 70 years for India to tell its students to do science experiments in schools is okay. So we are breaking free of these shackles of colonialism now. If this continues the next 20 years, definitely India will become the civilizational power that it should become because that is her role. For that is why she is here. If she is not fulfilling that, she is doing a crime against her own being, and so she will die. So if this continues for the next 20 years, the kind of infrastructural development, the kind of civilizational pride, the kind of educational changes, if this continue for the next 20 years, I'm sure India will become great. But if this somehow does not continue, there is no hope for India.